everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica and today I am continuing on my inventory here. Today we are going to be talking about all of my hair care products. I have a lot, but it's not nearly as bad as my body stuff. I always start with body first because that is the biggest, most dreadful inventory that I could possibly do. So I start with that, I get that over with, and then everything else is like coasting after that. So this is going to be my shampoos. I have my liquid shampoos as well as my shampoo bars. And I apologize for some background noise. People are awake and making noise, but we're going to do this anyway. So let's get into what we have here. This is not a problem category for me because I have my goal set at 10. Do I really need 10? No, but I go through hair care stuff really quickly because I have so much hair. So I keep it at 10, though I'm hoping they're not always going to be this size. This was gifted to me, but you know, like regular size shampoos, 10 is not a problem for me. I could do less, but you know, we'll work through that. The things on this side are ones that I am not currently working on. The ones on here are ones I am currently working on, but not always to finish. So let's start with this. I've got the Briogeo Color Me Brilliant shampoo. This one is from Equate. It is it's technically a dandruff shampoo, but I have psoriasis on my scalp, and this is for when I have really bad flares. It really just calms it down. It is a coal tar shampoo, which I do not recommend this to anyone unless you absolutely need it, because it will thrash your hair. It is extremely drying, but if you need that therapeutic aspect of it, then, you know, go for it. But don't use this just for like if I got a few little dandruff flakes or anything like that. No, this is not what you want. But again, if you have psoriasis, eczema on your scalp, or like severe seborrheic dermatitis, something like that, that is like a big problem, then you could use something like that. All right, moving on, we've got the Melanin African Black Soap Shampoo. I have used this a couple of times and I do actually really like this one. Next up, we have the Soapbox Tea Tree Shampoo. This is my clarifier. If I need to clarify my hair, this is the one that I go for. I love it. And I will always repurchase this one. This one here on the end, I have not tried this one yet. It is something that was gifted to me, and this is the Honey Lux, and it is the Detox Honey Mud Volumizing Moisture Shampoo, Tweaked by Nature. I'm not familiar with this. Like I said, it was gifted to me from a friend, and I'll have to wait and see how I like that when it comes time to use that. These two are both shampoo bars. I have used one of the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind. I think this is a 3-in-1. Yes, it's a 3-in-1 cleansing bar. You can use it on your hair, body, and face. And I usually travel with this, though I don't have any plans to travel, so I will be probably trying to get that done in the new year. And then this one from Super Zero. This one is for damaged hair and light frizz. I did use the one that is for like a lot of frizz, and I did really like that one. So I'm looking forward to trying this one to see if it's just as good as the other one. And then over here, I have these two I have in a panning project. The Living Proof Restore Shampoo, that is one that I'm attempting to finish this year. Whereas the Not Your Mother's Naturals Matcha Green Tea and Wild Apple Blossom Shampoo, I just have in for usage. That is not one I'm attempting to finish right now. So for next year, well, right now I'm attempting to finish this one, and I think this one and this one I probably will be attempting to finish next year. I think I put them in my 50-50 for next year. Don't remember exactly, but I think these were the two that I really wanted to work on. Here are all of my current conditioners. Oddly enough, I have 9 of these as well, the same way I had shampoos, but they're not all the same. So let's go over what we have. Again, on this side, we have stuff that I am not currently working on. This stuff I am currently working on in a project, though not everything is to finish. So starting here, we have the Adwoa Blue Tansy Reparative Conditioner. Everything that I have tried from Adwoa I've really liked. Some is more for my hair type than others, and I have tried the Blue Tansy line, and I really do like that one. Next up is the Briogeo Color Me Brilliant Conditioner. Have not tried that one yet. Here is the Matrix Brass Off. This is a blue conditioner, and I haven't tried it yet, but it is like really blue. Hopefully you can see that on camera. Look, that is like bright blue. And that will hopefully help with the brassiness of my hair. Next up, we have the Soapbox Tea Tree Conditioner. This goes with the shampoo. I absolutely love the shampoo. I love it for my clarifying and stuff like that. The conditioner is nice, but it is not enough for my hair type. It is good for normal hair, I guess, but it is definitely not conditioning enough for my hair type. Usually, I prefer a mask in this. I just happened to get this as a gift. I think it was last year for Christmas. And while I like it, I don't love it. I would much prefer to have the mask. So when this is gone, I will replace it with the mask. Next up here, we have the other Tweaked by Nature, the Honey Lux, whatever this is, conditioner that I was gifted by a friend. And I don't know if I like it. We will have to try this and I will let you know. And then this is the Super Zero Solid Conditioner. And like I said, I liked the one for really dry, damaged hair, frizzy hair. Hopefully I will like this one as much. Moving over to the ones that I am currently panning. This one is from Not Your Mother's Naturals. It's the Matcha Green Tea Conditioner. I actually do really like this conditioner, but you know, I love my masks more, but I would actually repurchase this one, where I would not repurchase this one from Soapbox. Living Proof Restore Conditioner. I'm attempting to finish it this year, so this month, I should say. And I think I will do that. And then this one is from Curlsmith. It is the Curl Conditioning Oil in Cream. You can use it as like a leave-in, a regular rinse out. It's used for a lot of different things. I'm using it as a leave-in. It's interesting. I'm not sure that I love it. I don't hate it, but I don't think that I love it. But I am attempting to finish this. So next year, my goals are going to be, well, this one should already be done before the end of the year. My goal is to get this one and this one done. And I think those are the only two that I have on my radar for next year. I'm sure I will finish others. I just don't think I have any planned other than these two. So like I said, I currently own 9. I am in the green for that category. I could technically get another one, though I'm not in the market to purchase anything right now. But if I got one in PR or I was gifted one, I would be okay with my numbers still. But I really don't plan on purchasing anything. So while this category is good, yeah, I'm just not planning on building it. I may end up tweaking my numbers a little bit to go down if I end up with a lot of large things like this, but like these, I can go through this probably in a month to a month and a half. And I would need more than, 5 in my collection if they are this size or like this size, because those are tiny. I could easily go through the smaller sizes very, very quickly because I have a lot of hair. So right now I'm keeping my number at 10 and we will see, what looks like at the midway 2025 point. Okay, I got all of the noisy people in the background in bed, so hopefully you won't have anything disturbing this peace and quiet that we have going on in here. So let's move on to my hair masks. I have to check my inventory totals here. I currently own 7. I originally had this at 5. I have bumped it up to 10, much like my conditioners and my shampoos, because I go through so many of these, especially these smaller ones. Can you see that I kind of have a thing for this hair mask? I say this is my ride or die, my holy grail. This is the Not Your Mother's Naturals Matcha Green Tea and Wild Apple Blossom Butter Mask. It is the absolute bomb. This is the one that I'm currently working on. Love this stuff. I love the way it makes my hair feel. I love the way it smells. The texture of it is just wonderful. It has slip. This is everything that I would want in a hair mask. And it's very reasonably priced. So yeah, this is absolutely my favorite. And it's one that I will continue to repurchase. When it's on sale, I usually stock up on them. That's why I really feel okay with having up to 10, because I could probably use 4 or 5 hair masks in a year. I should check and see how many I've used this year. So I just looked in my year to date for conditioners and hair masks. I will use them interchangeably, and I've already used 16 on the year. A combo between, like I said, hair masks and conditioners, and it's pretty evenly matched for that. So I've probably used close to like 8-ish hair masks this year. So 10, I don't think is unreasonable if it's something that I can use up within a year. So I am currently working on this one. It will be done sometime probably in January, most likely. And then I think I'm going to be working on one of the Adwoa next year. So I have these two Adwoa. These are the Baomint deep conditioning treatments. I love these. I like these just as much as I like the matcha green tea, but the price point is significantly different. The Adwoa is much more expensive, but it is very, very nice. The Amika, I got this one in PR. I don't know if I like it or not. We'll have to wait and see. It is still brand spanking new. And yeah, still got the seal on it and everything. So I'll have to wait and see if I like this one. But of course, I've got my 3 backups of the matcha green tea. And I suspect I will definitely get this one done next year. I know I'll get this one done. And I'll just have to see which ones I reach for after that. Probably is going to be either the Adwoa or the butter mask. I don't know. I'm going to have quite a few of these done next year, and I am not really worried about this category at all. Next category is hair oils. You can see this is a very, very large category. I have a max that I want to have of 5. Currently, I only own these 2. This one is the Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Heat and UV Protective Primer, which I do believe I am going to be focusing on this one for the new year. I'm sure it will be done before the end of the year. And then this one is from Virtue. It is the Correct Healing Oil, and I got this in PR, haven't even tried it yet, but it's not very big. So I would venture to guess that once this is done, if I start working on this, it won't take me that long at all. As you can see, this is another massive category for me. This is my leave-in category, and there's not a whole lot here. And none of these are true leave-ins. I mean, they are, but they aren't. I only have these 3. I have, a maximum of 5. Both of these are Not Your Mother's Naturals from the Tahitian Gardenia Flower and Mango Butter line. This one is a detangler spray. It's the curl defining line. And then this is the combing cream. So this helps with your slip and to get more tangles out if you actually want to comb your hair. Though sometimes if I use these, they will give me curl, but they don't give me very defined curl, but they do moisturize, which is nice. So I like those. And then this one is from Adwoa, and that is the Blue Tansy Leave-In Conditioning Styler. So this one, while I have not tried it yet, I am going to assume that it would do the same type of thing. It would be very moisturizing, give me a bunch of slip, and still give me some curls, even without that definition that I would usually get with a gel cast. So that is probably how I would use this, but I think these 2 from Not Your Mother's Naturals I will be working on next year. I may or may not get to the Adwoa. It just depends on what other things that I am working on. On to another out of control category. These are my scalp treatments, and I love having stuff for my scalp. Like I said before, I do have psoriasis on my scalp, so having something that is going to soothe, protect, treat, exfoliate my scalp is an absolute must for me. So I have tried, sorry about the dog hair, I have tried so many different scalp treatments. Some I will repurchase, some that I will not. But right now I am working on 3 different scalp treatments. These are currently in projects. These 2 are not. This one is the Not Your Mother's Refreshing Curl Talk Scalp Mist. This is really nice. It has witch hazel and rosemary in it, and it also is very cooling, almost like a peppermint type. I don't know if it has peppermint oil or not in it, but it is definitely very cooling. And if you get an itchy scalp, this is really very nice for that. This is the Ion Healthy Scalp Buildup Remover. I put this on before I get in the shower, usually like 15 to 20 minutes before I get in the shower, all over my scalp, and then I just kind of massage it in. And then once, I get in the shower and wash my hair. So I only use this on wash days. This is really nice. This is going to be done this year. And if you hear that noise, Greta is taking a nap and having little puppy dreams next to me. This will not be done this year. This one will. This one will also not be done this year. This is the Pacifica Scalp Love. It has rosemary and mint. It's a serum. And I've been working on different scalp sprays. So the Pacifica did not get the love that it deserved. I do not remember which project this is in. Give me 1 second while I look on my inventory, or I'm sorry, my spreadsheet. So this is in Beauty A to Z. This one is definitely not going to be done this year. I may put it in one for next year, but for certain, the Ion is going to be done this year. The Not Your Mother's Curl Talk, that will not be done until, I would say, March-ish, and that I'm pretty sure is in a rollover project. And like I said, I'm not sure about the Pacifica if I'm going to roll that into another project or not. I'm sure once this is done, I probably will consider it, but I don't need to without this one being done. And then I have the Avrani. This is a dry scalp rescue serum. This one I got in PR. And normally I don't like the dry scalp stuff because I've tried other stuff, even from this line here, and it just wasn't for me. However, this one has salicylic acid in, which I do like. And it's a serum base. It's not like a heavy kind of oil base. So I'm hoping that I will like that. If not, I know someone that would like that. And then this one is from Texture ID. This is the Dry Hair and Scalp Relief. I'm going to assume, since this is a soothing scalp mist, it's going to be very similar to this and some of the other things that I've tried this year. And that would be fine. I did have the dry scalp, I don't know what you would call it, what texture it is. It was almost like a thick gel, but it was very oil-based. It almost felt like petroleum jelly, and that is not what my scalp needs. I do not have a dry scalp. I have psoriasis, and it just did not work with my scalp, but I think this one actually will. So we will see. I'm definitely, like I said, going to have this one done this year. This one is going to be done next year, which would take me down to just these three, and I'm sure I'm going to work on one of these three next year. And I won't be purchasing anything, I don't think. I know I purchased a backup for this because this works very different. This is kind of like, it's a buildup remover, exfoliator, that type of thing, where these are more treatments. So this will be replaced, and I don't think I would buy anything like this until I'm running low on this. I may get something in PR, but I'm not in the market to be purchasing anything like this. But either way, my goal or my max is 5. I currently have 5, and like I said, this is going to be gone, but I'm going to be replacing that one, so it'll keep me at 5. On to my hair serums and smoothing products. Not a ton here, but I technically have one more than I should have. My goal is to get down to 5. I currently own 6. This is the only one that I am panning. This is the TG Bedhead Control Freak Serum. It's for frizz control and straightening, which, you know, since I've got layers in my hair now, I have been doing more of. So I don't remember when the project is done that this is in. I just looked, and that project is done before this is going to be done, most likely. And I might still work on it till the end of the year, because I think I can get it done before the end of the year. Now that I have the other thing that I was working on that is done, this is going to be my primary focus. So even though I won't have it done for that finale, I will probably have it done before the end of the year. Then we have the Super Zero. This is the solid hair treatment. It's for like frizz control and stuff like that. I wasn't sure if this was where it was supposed to go, but because it does say frizz control on it, that's why I decided to put it in here. Then we have the Curl Wow Dream Coat, the Living Proof No Frizz Styling Cream, and the Living Proof No Frizz Smooth Styling Serum. This one, I believe I put in my 50/50 for 2025. So once this is done, the new year, I'm pretty sure this is going to be in one of those projects that are going to be starting on the 1st, you know, those 6 million projects that start on the 1st of the year. And then I have this from Virtue. It is the Damage Reverse Serum. That won't take long at all. It is tiny. And I feel like I might have put this in my 50/50 as well. So this will be done maybe this year. If not, it will be early in January. And then I think I have these two in my 50/50 for next year. So that would take me down to 3, which would put me right where I want to be. So very happy with this category. Yes, I do want to get one down, but I'm not unhappy with where I am. This is my hair gel and styler category. I think I have a goal of 5, though I'm not sure that's realistic because I have so many different types of stylers that I like to use, and I feel like I'm missing some of the things that I really would like to have in this category. Like I have no mousse or foam or whatever you want to call it right now, and I really, really want to purchase them. I miss having them. And I love my gels, though I didn't intend to have this many. And 2 are missing. They're in my downstairs bathroom, but my boys sleep downstairs and I don't want to disturb them. So I have one of this and one of this that are downstairs in my downstairs bathroom, because sometimes if my kids are up in my bathroom, I like to have my stuff downstairs so I can get ready if I need to. So I keep things in both places. But let's go over what we actually have here. This is what I'm currently working on. This is in a project. This is what I'm not working on. So I have 3 of the Eco Style Argan Oils. So there's one here, here, and then one in my downstairs bathroom. And then I have 3 of the olive oil, these 2 here, and the one in my downstairs bathroom. I have this one from Not Your Mother's, and it's the kids version. It's the Curly Care Defining Cream. Then I have the Verb Hydrate Styling Cream for dry hair. The Bumble and Bumble Thickening Dry Spun Texture Spray. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this. It was given to me in PR. I will try it. If it does not work for me, I am sure that I have a friend that could use it. So we're going to probably give this a try sometime next year. Who knows? And then this one is the Cantu Avocado Hydrating Curling Cream. Did not want to purchase this, but I went on vacation not last year, or was it? No, it was last year. And I forgot to pack a leave-in type styler, and I was not going to go a whole week and look like the scarecrow. So I purchased this one. It was really inexpensive. I think this was like $6 or $7. And I used it on that vacation, and I haven't used it since because I was using other things that are similar to this. Like these would be very similar. And I may or may not get to this in the new year. I'm not sure. The only thing that I know of that I'm working on right now is this and this, though this isn't a project that is ending very soon. And I honestly haven't even used this one because I've had other things that I have been using. And I don't think I'm going to get to this. So this one is definitely going to be a priority in the new year. It will be done in the new year. I have not decided what else I want to work on, but like I said, I am working on both of these in my downstairs bathroom. So those will just be done organically. They're not necessarily in a project, but suffice it to say, I am working on 2 others, just not officially. So I am currently at 10, and I think I want to stay at 10. And normally this would be a no-buy category for me, but I do want some foam or some mousse, so I probably will purchase those. I just don't have them now. I haven't purchased anything yet, but I am probably going to. So this category is going to go up, but by the time I do this inventory again, mid-2025, I'm sure those numbers will go back down because I will use stuff up. So I am not worried about this hair category. I honestly am not worried about any of my hair categories because I just go through hair stuff so quickly. So that is everything for my stylers and gels. And I think I have one more category. This is my last category, and this is all hair color, so to speak. Though you can see not all of it is technically hair color. I don't have a goal number for this category because it's not actually a problem. I have used a bunch of hair color things up this calendar year. I had a higher number. I believe I'm currently at 10, and I have dropped those numbers just because I wanted to use some things. These numbers will go up, they will go down, and hopefully I will slowly work through some things that I have. Like these glitters, I've had these for a very long time, and I really only use them if it is like Halloween or, you know, kind of a costume event where it calls for glitter hairspray. That is the only reason I have this. I'm hoping that next year I will do something that would require that I use something like this and maybe get one of these cans done. That would be cool. Everything else, I don't need to use up in a timely manner because it's stuff that I use. So I have the 20 volume developer. I use this pretty much for my toners and hair color, whether I use the permanent or demi-permanent, doesn't matter. I use 20 volume. It's very rare that I will use anything higher than that. Occasionally I will use something lower if I really just want deposit only and no lift. I will go with the 10 volume. For the bleach or the basic white, that's basically what this is. It is a powdered bleach. I really only use this when I have hair color in that I would like to strip out for whatever reason, and I do a bleach bath. I don't like bleach highlights or anything like that into my hair. I usually just use this as a bleach bath, which you use both of these and shampoo. So that's primarily how I use this. The Just for Men mustache and beard, I actually use this. I use it on my mustache and my beard. Just kidding. I use this for my eyebrows because I have very thin, sparse eyebrows, and I do have some hair in some areas and it's very pale. So I use this so that I can actually see the hair, and so everyone else can actually see the hair. It's very wonderful, and it's significantly cheaper than getting something that is designed specifically for your eyebrows. So, you know, a little hack if you need to tint your eyebrows, this stuff works great. And then we have two toners here. This is the T27, which does pull a little warm on me, which is why I have the Cooling Violet, which is technically a permanent hair color, but you can use it with toner to give it more of that ash effect, which I need to do. So those will get used up. I am not worried about those at all. I do have some hair colors on order. They're not here yet, but they were a good deal, and it's hair colors that I would use, and it's something that I use, or I will be using on a regular basis. So I will purchase them, I will use them, I will purchase more, I will use them, so on and so forth. Those are like repurchases. And yeah, I don't feel like this category is out of control. Very, very happy with how this one is. So that is everything for my hair care. I feel very good about my hair care. Every single category, whether it's a yellow category or green category, I do not have any red categories in hair. Even my technical yellow categories, I'm not really concerned about them at all. So I'm very excited that, you know, my categories for hair seem to be under control. Sure, I would love to use up some of the things, but I feel like I'm at a place with my hair care where I can concentrate on using up specific things just because I want to use them, or they serve a purpose that I'm trying to work on, or maybe it's something that's a little bit older, even though I have a good amount. It's something I might just want to use because it's the oldest in that particular category. So feeling very, very confident with where my hair care is. And that is everything. I do think skincare is probably going to be coming up next. So it'll probably be skin, then nails, and then we'll get into like complexion and eyes, I think is how it's going to work. Depending on the time, I have to make sure I have time, which is why I have not been doing Makeup Mondays or my makeup baskets for Mondays and Franken Fridays, because I want to get this inventory done so I can start the new year without that kind of stress hanging over my head. So that is everything for this. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.